Hey guys, today we're going to be going over 10 different ways that you can make money, real money, on the side, or if you have some extra time and you're looking to make a few extra bucks. You're not going to get rich off this, but it is some ways to make money on the side. And these aren't your typical mow the lawn, walk the dog kind of ways to make money. This is more of thinking outside the box, and everything we've done here, everything we have here for you, we've done in the past, whether we were young, walking around the neighborhood, or we know someone that's done it and made money successfully with it. So let's get right into it.
Alright, so up first we have air conditioners. This is something that me and Rich did, this is probably one of our bigger things that we actually got into. So it's a pretty easy concept. You basically just go in the times of the year. Hopefully you live in a state or area that is has a winter basically. But if you do, for us in New Jersey, we would go in the early winter months or right after even summer and just start buying air conditioners right when people don't want them anymore. The demand's real low and they're just kind of sitting around, and you could buy them for so cheap, like $20, $30, $40 a piece, and then we would just hold on to them. We wouldn't have to fix them or do anything like that. You're just buying working ones, clean them up maybe, and then you're just waiting it out. And then once there's a heat wave, especially when the Home Depot and Walmart and stuff sells out, you can sell them for 70, 80. You can double or triple your money on them. So that's a pretty good thing that we did a lot of when we were younger.
Yeah, this is especially works if you have somewhere to store them, and if you have a vehicle to get places to get them. We were actually in a car, and we fit 10 or 12, yeah, air conditioners in the car,
sedan,
and brought them home. And air conditioners were a great way. Another great way is to make money is a local catering company. We got lucky, and one of Nick's sister's friends worked for this catering company, and they needed help here and there on weekends. And it wasn't a set thing. It wasn't a real job. They paid us hourly, and then after every job we got tipped. So how we were making the most money out of everyone else that worked there was we would make our hourly money, which was $10 an hour, and then we would also be bussers, and kind of for weddings we would be bartenders a little bit. Barbacks, yeah. And so we ended up getting a lot of tips. Some nights we were each walking home with $350, $400, and that was me and Nick. We're walking home with $350, $400. The rest of them were walking away with $100, $120 with the tip and stuff. So it's a great way. If you have a local caterer, find them on Facebook, find them on Google, see if they need any extra help on the weekends or for bigger events, and get yourself in there. And whenever you're available, if you could stop by, it's a very easy job, and you just got to bus, serve food, and you'll make some great money doing that.
Yeah, it's definitely pretty crazy. And by the way, we started when we were freshmen in high school, so we were about 14 or 15 making that kind of money on some nights, and that can really be good. So up next, this is for anyone out there who has a truck. This is what we did, because after we were done with the car, or my car was done, I got a truck. So we were able to use that to make some extra money. So there's a whole bunch of things you could do with a truck. So you could just, what we did, offer moving services for people on Craigslist, Facebook. If people are going to go buy a dresser on Facebook but they can't fit it in their car, you could be that guy with the pickup truck to go there, load it up, bring it over, and then you just charge them accordingly. So that's one really good way. I mean, ours actually ended up transitioning into our junk removal company. That's obviously a whole nother thing. And there's other things you could do. I mean, people always need material delivery for jobs. People are going to do a job, but they can't get the stuff over to the house, like plywood and drywall and all those big things. You could use your truck, and you can help them out and make some money.
Yeah, in the summer, we were actually, our best weeks were we were each making $1,000 a week. And this is right when we turned 17, so we were so excited. It was all cash, and we just did as much as we can, and we definitely worked hard at it. So that's something where you definitely need a license, a truck, and you might have to work a little more physically than some of the other ones.
Yeah.
But for this whole list, you should watch the whole video just so you can see what part of the list that you might fall under. Maybe you have a pickup truck, maybe you don't. Some of these ways to make money are going to work for you, some won't. So just stay tuned. The next one is one I actually started off doing myself, and then Nick got into it as well, is buying and selling gold. So gold has held value longer than any other company, any other anything. It's just a great commodity. A lot of people, there's a whole bunch of differences that people feel about gold, whether it's just overpriced, whether it's underpriced, whether you should hold it for a big doomsday preparation or something. But I liked just making my money and getting out of it. I'm not too big into holding gold, but I do have some. But in buying and selling gold, what you're going to want to do is go on YouTube. First, go on eBay, buy a test kit. You need a little stone with some acid and a scale. Everything will probably cost you $20, $25. And then you're going to learn the different types of gold, 10 karat, 14 karat, 18 karat, etc. And you're going to put posts on Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, that kind of stuff, that you buy gold, you buy broken jewelry, unwanted jewelry, that kind of thing. And this works if you live near New York City, Philadelphia, or other big cities like that. There's a lot of bigger cash for gold places. And I'm not talking about like your local town cash for gold that's going to give you 50% of spot, which is what everything's going to go off of. I'm talking about the final step before it goes to the refinery is a bigger company, and they should be giving you between 90 and 95% of spot price, and spot price changes every single day. You could pay whatever you want. I usually pay around 70 to 75% of spot, and then I sell it for 95% of spot. So I make that in between money, and I could it's nice because you're making your money on the buy. So you go there and you buy something for $100. You already know you're going to go sell it for $150. You could just drive right to where you're going to sell it to and sell it right there. So gold's a good way to get into making some money if you're interested in that.
Yeah, definitely. So another one here, this is somewhat similar to the whole if you have a truck thing, but you don't necessarily need a truck for this. But buying a pressure washer. So this is just like an easy business idea that we've done, or we've actually known. My brother got into it pretty involved with it before, but basically just get a pressure washer. Same thing, Craigslist, Facebook, just advertise any way you can, maybe make a page, and just power wash people's houses, driveways, sidewalks. I mean, you could charge someone, I mean, it's pretty cheap, $300-$400 to power wash a whole house. It might take you 3, 4, 5, 6 hours depending on how fast you move. And I mean, anyone can really do that, and just think about that money compared to anywhere like going to get a job or anything. It's kind of crazy to even think about. But
yeah, and that's a very low cost to start up. I mean, a power washer you could probably get for $100, yeah, and then just go right into it and make some money. And
that's something that could turn into a legitimate business down the line too.
Yeah, definitely. There's so many. We have hundreds of different ways that we've made money as when we were younger. I'm 20, he's 21 now, but we're going to get more videos of different ways, passive income, that kind of stuff. So you're going to want to watch them. But the next one is something I got into when I was 17. Me and Nick both did. And so we were buying and selling gift cards. And this actually has multiple benefits to it. You go on Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, etc. Bunch of people selling gift cards, and they will sell them for around 50% of the value of the gift card, which is unbelievable. So especially around Christmas time and stuff like that, people have a lot of unwanted gift cards. You're going to want to, if you have some money, offer them as much as you can. Try to stay around 50-60% of the face value depending on what it is, and then you could either sell the gift card for around 75-80% of what it's worth. You could go on giftcardgranny.com. You could sell it on there for a little less, but it's right away. Or you could use the gift card. It was very nice around Christmas time when I needed to buy all these Christmas gifts, and I didn't want to spend everything out of pocket. So I had different retailers' gift cards that I bought for 50%, and then I was using the full 100%. So I was just doubling my money pretty much on money I would have spent no matter what. Yeah. So check that out.
I haven't paid for Dairy Queen in probably like 8 months, because we got $100 gift card each for probably about like $20-$30 like within the package that we bought. So that's been pretty nice. Still money on there years later.
Definitely.
So this one is pretty good. We can get into a whole video about this, but buying and selling cars. Now, not necessarily even just like flipping cars and buying them and just to sell them. What we kind of did is, I mean, we've always had like work trucks, so we've always been able to use them to, if we had to, just to get where we had to get to. But even without them, if you just, instead of going to either finance or buy a car used, whatever, just do your research when you're going to go buy a car. Get it for under value. Just go on Facebook, compare all your prices, get a good deal that you know you can sell for more. Drive it around, and then maybe like 4 or 6 months down the road, hopefully you didn't have any like maintenance problems or mechanical problems, then you could just list it for more than you bought it for, and then just sell it, and then kind of use that money to do the same thing and buy a more expensive car, but still at that good deal. And that's how you can kind of go from having a car like $2,000 or $3,000 car and trading it or all the way up basically to like a whatever. I mean, 10, 12,000.
Yeah. Off of personal experience, when I turned 17, I bought a 2001 Mustang for $3,500, and I overpaid for it because I didn't do any research. And I actually wound up trading that 2001 Mustang after driving it for about 8 months for a 2005 pickup truck, silver pickup truck. And I drove that pickup truck for a while. I had 163,000 miles on it. I sold that pickup truck for $5,300. So right there I made $1,800 or whatever. And from that pickup truck, after I sold that, I bought a Mustang for $4,000, another one, a newer one, 2005. I got a great deal on that, and I would have made great money if I didn't crash it, but I did crash it, and so I had to get it fixed and everything. But with that, after I sold the car, I bought a 2004 Corvette C5. I bought it for $9,500, and I sold it for $10,500 recently. And so, yeah, me and Nick have both been doing this since we've had our license, because instead of buying a car that's going to lose value, why don't you buy a car with value already in it and sell it for make the money in between.
Like most recently, I just did it with a Mustang. I wanted to learn how to drive stick shift, so got one for $2,100, and it only had 80,000 miles. It was like crazy. And then drove it for a few months, and then just sold it for like $500. I got to learn what I wanted to do, had a little fun with it for a few months, and made like a few $100s on it.
The deals are out there if you're looking for them.
And one last thing is same with our work truck. Our dump truck, we bought cash instead of going to finance. Probably we bought it for $14,000. It's probably worth anywhere in the range of $20,000. So we made money off that buy, and we know that. Now we just have that equity basically sitting there.
Now, the next way to make money is through t-shirts and vinyl. There's a couple different routes you could go with this. You could either create your own brand if you're a creative kind of person and you want to go that route and maybe end up like Louis Vuitton or something like that. But you could create your own brand. You could make t-shirts for people, whether they have like a large sports team or a family vacation, something like that. You can make the t-shirts for them. Or you can get a vinyl cutter, buy vinyl, and then you could cut out stickers and sell stickers like that. Usually one color. If you get better at it, you could do more colors, but they could be for cars, for laptops, for anything like that. It's real easy to do, and we've actually done that ourselves. We sold a couple t-shirts. We make our own t-shirts for our businesses.
Yeah.
And we vinyled actually part of our dump truck, which is nice to have.
Yeah, definitely. Up next, we have photography. So this is a good one. This is what my sister actually has done a few in the past. But again, same type of idea with everything. Simple ad on Craigslist, Facebook. You get people that just need photography shoots, don't want to pay crazy high professional photography prices. And you just go out there, give them a price, and you could shoot weddings, baby showers, and basically anything. Proposal is actually one thing my sister did. And those are all things you could do. Charge a few $100s per gig, and it's not like something that's going to tie you down like a job, but it's just good extra cash you could do if you're into photography and like taking pictures already.
Yeah.
And one other thing to touch on that is a drone is also a good investment for that. You can do a lot more expand all of like what you could do with a drone because people don't have that, and you can charge more for your equipment.
Yep, and they come out some pretty cool videos too. We actually just bought one. So.
Yeah.
Another one. This is for someone that is physically fit or is into fitness, works out a lot, does that kind of thing. If people know you work out, you have a fitness page on Instagram, something along those lines. Even if you don't, my sister is a health and wellness coach, and she, during the quarantine, wanted to make some extra money, so she created a workout plan online and just typed up everything you could do at home workouts, and it's a packet that's pretty much universal, so you could either make it once and send it to everybody that buys it for cheap, $10-$20, or you can customize it per person and maybe charge a little more. But probably took her a couple hours to put together. She knows what she's talking about. She knows how to do it. She's pretty fit, and she was selling pretty decent amount of them. And it was, again, a couple hours of work, get it done right, and then put it on your Facebook for all your local people to share and stuff, and then it could go from there. That's a great way to make money.
Yeah. So that's all 10 right there. We're wrapping it up. If you guys have any questions or anything, just comment below because we'll definitely answer them. We're going to probably come out with a similar video like this because we definitely have some more ways that you can make money on the side. And stay tuned for all of our videos because it's quarantine time and we're just putting out a whole bunch of videos now.
Whole bunch of content. And just one more side note is if you just want to make money and you're looking for a physical labor type of thing, just go on Craigslist, go on Gigs, and it has everything listed there that people are willing to pay you to get stuff done.
Yeah.
So go check it out. And thank you for watching the whole entire video. If you're still here, please subscribe and like it. Thank you very much.